Alright, so the first game has already begun, and we're playing Dr. M Abuse. I'm going to play c5. I'm comfortable if he goes e4, transposing into Sicilian. So this opening, there's a lot of transpositions that I sometimes mess up. So I just have to be a little careful. I didn't mess them up. Hi, Internet Chess Club. How are you? I like this e6 system. This move's kind of annoying. I can take with a knight, which is complicated, or the pawn, which is simple but not that good. I used to know the knight takes line, but I'm a little rusty. I'm gonna play the safety line. I do think white gets a slight advantage in these lines because, well, basically they get to play against the isolated d pawn. I actually can't remember. After they take on d4, do we go knight e7 or knight f6? I think knight e7 because I remember putting it on f5 in some line. I'm supposed to just castle. I can sack that. I can sack an exchange here. That's what I'm gonna do for the entertainment of everybody here. Do I have to do it right away? Yeah, I'll just do it. White black has some chances. I mean, objectively, maybe it's fine for white, or good for white. But I remember that this is not like a forced draw. I can actually try to make something happen here, which is what I'm doing. I'm guessing he'll go bishop to d6, and then I'll take on b2, and I'll have a pawn for the exchange. Hey, what's up, English refugee? I mean, it's a very greedy way that I'm playing. I could have just taken a draw, but this is one problem with this line, is they have this knight c7, knight b5 thing that he did, where he would keep attacking my rook, and we will look at it closer after the game. And so I determined that, with the help of a computer analysis, that I could play down an exchange here, and it's not so bad. It's hard to believe, though. I mean, it doesn't look like it should make any sense, because I'm down the exchange for... Oh, I actually have 2 pawns on the board, the more I think about it. Because the d pawn I took, and he never recaptured it. So I have 2 pawns for the exchange. So that's one of the reasons why it's not so bad. And I figured the guy's a little lower rated than me, so let's just go for it. Should I grab more and more pawns? I think so. What if I take on e2? No, I can't. He goes rook e1, and he wins my knight on f5. I could take his queen, go rook e8 with the idea of knight f5. He takes, I take with a rook. I'm attacking the e pawn. I can't figure out. I think it's at least okay for me, that endgame. But I could also keep queens on the board. I could play something like, I could go like queen b6. I don't know. Oh, what about d3? d3 is an interesting move. Because I'm attacking the a rook. So if I go d3, he takes my queen, I take. He goes rook b1, I take his pawn. He goes rook e1. It's not so amazing for me. Bishop c3, rook takes, bishop f5, bleh. Let's see, d3, queen takes, bishop takes, rook b1. Pawn takes pawn, rook e1. Nothing special. Nothing special is happening. Right, I'm going to take, though, because the point is he can't take with the f rook because of d3. And then I'm just going to do this. Idea of knight f5. If he goes rook c2, bishop f5 is annoying. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is like I shouldn't be better here. It just doesn't make much sense. Probably should have kept queens on the board somehow. I should just move my queen away and just play the position. I just felt like maybe it was a bit too greedy though. But you know, the more I think about it, when he goes rook b1, I would eventually go bishop f5. Like queen b6, rook b1, queen a6. I'm attacking his a pawn. Bishop f5 would have attacked his rook. Maybe it would have been alright. I'm just going to play this. Attack his e-pawn. If rook c2, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. Probably bishop to d7. Just keep my knight defended, so if I want to go b6, I can. I kind of like b6. I know you can't take on d4 because I go bishop a4 at the end of something like bishop. Oh, also all my knights and bishops are defending it. Whatever. I'm an idiot. I think like knight a5 somehow. Let's see. Rook c7, bishop a4, or bishop b5. I don't know, folks. Let's see what he does. I just want to get space for my king. Okay. That's a good idea, maybe. Maybe I should have been faster to act. That's what I get for slowing down. I'm threatening bishop a4, so he has to be a little careful. I mean, I think if rook c7, bishop a4 anyway. Bishop d5 is interesting. Alright, I'm just going to do this, but you know what? I'm going to do this. It's funny, if he goes bishop d5, I'm actually going to take his pawn and not his rook. Because if I take his rook, he takes on f7, I move the king, he takes on e8. It's not so good for me. If he goes rook d2, knight... I think I can take this. I mean, he's going to get the d pawn. It's very annoying. Or I don't know what else to do. I'm actually thinking about bishop e8 next move. He'll take on d5. Alright, let's just defend the pawn. It's also a time situation happening right now. If you look at the clocks, he's kind of low on time. Knight to d3 looks pretty logical here. Just to get his knight into the game. I'll go rook to d2 then, I guess. Bishop e5, any good? Probably not. Or I can take it with his knight if he puts it on d3. I mean, you should just go knight to d3. It's kind of obvious move. Oh, I can move the king at least. Alright. He wasted a lot of time there. That could really cost him. Let's think. Rook a2 is interesting. I think I'll do it. Alright, because I'm attacking his bishop. He takes my bishop, I take his. Seems like a fair trade to me. And he's getting really low on time. Like really, really low. Bishop d7, rook c7 is just irritating. So I'm going to play... Oh no, actually though, I like to put it on e6. I really like the bishop on e6. I don't even care that he's taking my a pawn off. I just love that bishop there. So I just got to figure out how to get my pieces going. But my bishop on e6 defends everything. He's low on time here. I have a weird feeling about this move. Just confuse him in time trouble. Attacking so many things. Alright, I mean, he's fine now. I'll attack his bishop. The problem is he has no time left, so somehow he's going to lose. Just figure out the best way to win. No, I'm not giving you a draw. He offered me a draw, by the way. For those who don't hear the draw offer. I mean, it's a drawn position, but he's going to lose on time. Well, now I'm even better. I'm going to win his pawn. Alright, he flagged, and I win. It's an interesting game. Let's take a quick look at it. By the way, am I on the best list yet? I still have to play 2 more games, according to this, so to even be eligible. Alright, folks, so let's take a look at this game. Oh, I was black. So I like this, you know, I could go knight f6, but then it's symmetrical, and white has the move, which means they're going to get d4 before I get to go d5, because they're up at tempo. So I like to play this e6 system, just because it changes the development. I put my knight on e7. Basically, the plan is knight e7, castles, b6, bishop b7, d5. And all of our pieces are, like, very, very nice. He played d4, which is a pawn sack, but after knight to b5, he's threatening to check me and take the pawn back. So usually you just give the pawn up. Knight takes is an interesting move. It's just, I used to know what to do. It's just complicated. Like it goes something like this. I can't remember what to do here. I think a6, queen a3. I just didn't know. It was just too complicated. I used to know the line, but if I mess up, I could get crushed. So I was trying to be. I played the safer move basically. Greg 1, rest of the world 0. I like the sound of that. But I took with the pawn. He played. You know, I'm having some really bad lag, unfortunately. So this is going to make analyzing the game especially difficult. I don't know why I'm lagging. My internet's perfect, but no. But I am, like, suddenly, oh, there it's gone. But I'm not lagging, but the moves are not coming in. So, you know, I don't know what to say. I keep pressing forward, but the moves won't get made. Sorry, guys. Well, now it's working. It was really weird because my internet was working, but no matter what I would press, the moves wouldn't get made. I took with the pawn. I played d5 after knight d5, and the general problem here is, okay, this move is not the main move. They could just take, and they play against this isolated pawn. Now I have some plan of this rook e8 and knight f5, and try to like quickly push this pawn and put pressure on e2. But it's, in my opinion, white is slightly better. Now this is the annoying move, because he's threatening knight c7. And after castles, he attacks my rook. He attacks it again now with the bishop. The only move is to go back to a8. And it looks like I just have no choice but to agree to a draw. But, you know, while analyzing this, I realized that there's a move that's like, it's at least decent. It's at least playable. I don't have to just agree to a draw, because I do have 2 pawns for the exchange after I win this b pawn. Objectively, I think white is totally fine. Probably maybe a little better still, but in a blitz game, anything can happen. And I mean, it still says I'm not lagging, but I pressed the forward button multiple times and it's just frozen. Internet Chess Club, what's going on? What's going on? I just can't. It won't let me go forward a move, but I'm not lagging. Can anyone help? Because there's so many things interesting to analyze in this game, but I just can't make any moves. But I'm not lagging at all. The ping time is like instant. I can go back, I just can't go forward. I'm sorry, guys. Like, listen, I'm just gonna play. I don't want to spend a lot of time trying to figure this out. But it makes no. It's strange. I've never had that happen. So sorry, because I do like to analyze the games afterwards. It just wasn't working. Alright, here we go. I'm playing an international master, Koblenz. I feel like I know this guy. We're gonna play the Giuoco piano. I like this system because you can move pretty quickly and you make similar kinds of moves all the time. You just develop, oh, h6. Is he going to go for h6? Usually when they go h6, their plan is to develop with g6 and bishop g7. Whoa, that's like a little nuts. Alright, if he's going to... I'm just going to go c3, man. D4, I guess. I mean, he's gonna play these weird moves. I'm gonna break in the center. I have a feeling this is okay. If G4, I was gonna go Knight H4, and then if Pawn takes Pawn, I was gonna go Knight F5. And after Bishop takes F5, Pawn takes F5, my Rook is in the open file. I like something like Queen B3 or Queen A4. I don't know which one. I think Queen A4. Threatening D5. I don't like how he's played this position at all. What's up, Mike Mizzle? How you doing? Daniel Devirny. Yeah, I played him before. What is this ridiculous move? Alright. This is a little weird. It's hard for me to move my pieces, but I'm actually thinking about going H3. It makes a weakness, but it allows me to move things around. Maybe I should just go Bishop to E2. Just break the pin. What about D5? If he goes Knight to D8. I don't want to. I want to keep the tension in the center. Maybe Pawn takes Pawn in B3 actually. Yeah, let's do that. Because my problem is I can't develop my pieces, right? Alright. I guess he'll take with the queen. I don't know what he's up to. It's just hard to develop. But now Queen B3 attacks the F pawn and the B pawn. I'm attacking this and this at the same time. So it looks good for me. He's played this opening pretty, how would you phrase it? Exotically. His play is very strange. His king's moving around, he's pushing his G-pawn. Who does he think he's messing with? Just because this guy won the championship of Italy in 2013 doesn't mean you can, it just doesn't mean you can do whatever you want in chess. No matter who you are, no matter what your level, you have to adhere to some general principles. Forgive me if I lose this game after all this smack talk. But why can't I take that? I can also go Queen B7, but I'm a little worried that I'm lagging behind in development too much there. I'm just going to take the extra pawn, man. I mean, he's realized his position was so bad that I think he was just going for an endgame down a pawn for nothing. The question will be, can I win it? It won't be that easy. He has two bishops. I'm going to go C4 or something. F3 any good first? I mean, he has active pieces. You know, you can go like C6, and it's not going to be so easy. Probably Knight F1 is like nice and solid. But maybe I should be less solid and more ambitious somehow. Just put the knight on E4. Alright. I mean, the problem is it's hard for me to develop my C1 bishop. Because he takes on B2. I'm going to do it anyway next move. I'm going to go Bishop E3, sack the B pawn. If he does nothing else. I'm probably just going to go here anyway now. Yeah, whatever. Just got to get your pieces out in chess. It's very important. He'll probably take on C whatever square that is. 4. And then I will play Rook C1, I guess. Yeah, I totally botched this up big time. Maybe I'll take on A7. I'm not sure. Give myself a pass pawn of some sort. If I've lost any advantage. I probably shouldn't have traded queens like that. I should have been more ambitious. It's annoying because he had such a horrible opening. Rook B7, bishop takes pawn, rook A7. I'll just do that. I'm also down on time, which is annoying. Look at this guy. So greedy. Alright. I'm gonna go like H4. What the hell? Why did I allow that? Or I don't know. H4 looks good. If he takes, I go rook A1. Attacking his bishop, and then when he moves his bishop, okay, I'm gonna go knight D6, I think. Oh no, maybe knight D6 isn't that good. What am I talking about? Bishop D4, maybe? That's irritating for him. He can maybe take the knight and sack the exchange. I think that's probably like a good idea. If he moves the rook, I go knight f6. I feel like it's bad for him. It's at least ugly. Yeah, this is what he does. Sacks the exchange. If he takes an h4, I guess I want to go bishop f6, and I have some mating net ideas. I don't know what's happening, folks. I don't know what's happening. I might still be better because I have like a good rook on the 7th, and his king's a little weak. Bishop f6 is annoying, but like materially he's doing well. Alright, I'm gonna do this. He'll probably go rook e8, and now I think I kind of want to mate him, but I don't see how. This move looks ridiculous. For some reason I'm doing it. I just want to hold on to that pawn for now. Stupid move. It was not good what I did. Alright, I'm just going to take this. What the hell am I doing? Nobody knows. Losing on time, maybe? F3 and bishop F2? Okay. I want to be able to free my rook. It's a really weird move that I just played, and I'm moving slow. This bishop on d5 is extremely strong here. For some reason I'm doing this. I don't quite know why. I have to be careful of rook f2 and bishop takes c5 at some point. Change my mind. His bishop on d5 is so powerful. See, now he has a4. I shouldn't have allowed that. Random check, see what happens. Activate the bishop a little bit with rook f6 ideas. Rook h6 is also an idea. I gotta play for the time now. Look at the clock, man. I think the guy's fast, though. He's been moving quickly. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Oh, that's not good. I missed bishop takes pawn, but it's actually okay. I'm just going for mate now. Whatever. Rook g3 is an annoying. I didn't see that because I'm the worst chess player to ever live. I don't understand what happened. F4, what an idiot. Stupid Greg. F4 is not a good move. That's, well, actually, maybe it's okay, you know. Take this. I can't believe I missed bishop rook takes g2. Alright, I'm playing again. I don't know, I mean, it's a complicated game. I was crushing him out of the opening. Like, he had just such a bad position. Now, maybe queen b3 wasn't best. Maybe I should just try and develop my bishop. But it can't be so bad. I mean, I can, in this position, I can do anything. His king's in f8. I can take on b7 and just move my bishop away. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put Houdini analysis on. As you can see, it says I'm completely crushing him. But I think the endgame is actually less clear. You know, sometimes in chess, we all get materialistic from time to time. And I want to put pawn, but his two bishops are good, and I kind of felt it. Like, it's hard to defend this pawn. It was just one of the worst mistakes you can make in chess is going from a great position to being up a pawn. This is a typical mistake that all players make. In a tournament game, I would never make this, but in a Blitz game, it's still, you just want that extra pawn. It's like the whole goal of chess, be up a pawn. So beautiful. But it's not that simple, because now his two bishops are really good. I can barely defend this pawn, and after c4, I can't develop my bishop on c1 without him taking the pawn on b2. So it's like, I just gave away everything I had just for one pawn, which is, it's a really big mistake. It's a real big mistake. Materialism, man, it's like it's such a big problem. And, you know, for a lot of lower-rated players, they would play this way even in a tournament. So it's like really important to notice how this game went. Like I just had such a dominating, overwhelming position, and I was like, ooh, I can be up a pawn. But yeah, just any move, like just the queen takes b7, and then when he moves the rook, like I can't move my pawn because queen takes rook on e1, but just anything. Like his king's in the middle of the board. When the king's in the middle, you keep pieces on. You don't trade to a pawn off endgame. So, important lessons here, folks. Now we're going to play again to get revenge. So sad, man. I've never had one of these streams where I've gone undefeated. One day I intend to, but it hasn't happened yet. What's up, folks? I lost my last game, and now I'm playing a Grandmaster. They have no mercy on me here. I'm playing e4, e5, even though I played e4, c5 better. I'm better at the Sicilian and Blitz, but objectively I know that this is, I don't know what the hell to do against this. I'm going to play g6 for some weird reason. What is going on? If d6, he wins a pawn? Or no, it just makes my king move? What if bishop to d6? That's stupid, right? Knight to d4. Did I mess up already? What if I do this? I'm just going to do it. I hope I don't get crushed. Oh my god, bishop g5. I'm like losing instantly. This is so stupid. How can this be happening on like move 2? Alright, I give up. Sorry, I'm on tilt now. Because, you know, I'm playing a stupid Grandmaster and I'm down a pawn for nothing and my king's in the middle. Why don't I just... Here's the problem I have, which is, it's a frustrating one, is that I'm much better in the Sicilian, but it's not progressing me as a chess player. And sometimes I'm like, do I really care? I'm just sitting here playing Blitz on the internet. I just want to win. Instead, because in e4, e5, there's a few opening tricks I just get caught in because I'm not... Whatever. Life sucks. It's miserable. Alright, I'm down a pawn. I have to just fight for dear life. I'm down a pawn and I have a horrible position. Everything is horrible here. So I have to go like queen to d6, which is kind of disgusting. But I have to defend my c7 pawn. The queen or the knight? I don't even know. I kind of want to take with this. You can go f4 then. Maybe f4 is good. Queen takes e4. Yeah, I'm going to take with the knight. Oh, but then he still goes f4. And then e5. Oh, my life's a disaster. Okay. This is really bad, man. Oh my god, I just realized the depth of how bad it is. It's very bad. Knight f6 check is coming. Holy crap. I'm just losing. Sorry. Stupid g6, man. What a dumbass move. Oh, why can't I just play bishop e7 like he does? Why do I have to go g6? Alright, let's think. Is there any way to make it complicated? If queen c6, bishop b5 wins instantly. Actually traps my queen, so it's not an option. I have to move the queen somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm losing a rook. I don't. Oh, I can't even go king e8, king d8. Okay, king d8 allows knight e6. I'm gonna let him do it. See if he can find the move. He found it. Everybody stop watching. Everyone watching the live stream, don't watch anymore. Please. I'm gonna try to analyze this game. So now the moves are getting made. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just like every time they do something weird in e4, e5, I get completely confused and I get a horrible position every freaking time. For the rest of the stream, I'm playing the Sicilian. All right. Just because I don't want to lose another game like this. The Sicilian, I know all the opening tricks. Like, I'm pretty proficient. The problem is objectively not great position that I'm getting in some lines. But I'm never going to get crushed this badly. It's just, I just hate losing the opening. It's just such a waste of chess. It's so horrible. I mean, this move is so bad. I should have thought even more just to find something halfway playable. I mean, I can play this, right? Like, is this endgame so horrendous? Doesn't seem like it. I can survive this, right? Maybe it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's knight b5. Why do I have to go g7? Well, you know, what about in chess? Just develop the stupid pieces. Go bishop e7. Or bishop b4, or bishop somewhere. Bishop c5, he's probably going to do, was he want to do something like this? And then d4 maybe? I don't know, I've just never seen this move, so I'm not a big expert. Now I can go d6. Alright, I gotta play again. But now I'm a little depressed, it's hard. I'm gonna just, when your mind's all messed up, you just go back to what you feel comfortable with. Here we go, Sicilian. Let's go, baby. Like, in this openings, I can make all my moves, like, pretty quickly. I know the position very well. I know exactly what to do, where to put my pieces. It's just, oh, he castled kingside. I didn't realize that. I wasn't thinking. I was not paying attention. Usually they don't castle so quickly. I'm gonna go a6, I guess. Wait, what the hell? Oh my god, could I have taken on c4, or is it just some knight d5 trick? I don't even know, man. Like, my brain. Why can't I take on c4? What the? Okay, what the hell is going on here? Why can't I take on c4? Why didn't I do it last move? And second, why can't I do it now? I do have a hole on b6 that's much... It's actually a problem now. Where it wasn't a problem before. Listen, man, I'm just going to learn something, alright? I'm just going to take it. And... if something bad happens, it happens. I just want to find out what the problem is. Okay. I just don't... Oh, I see an issue, I guess. 97. Alright, so, I mean, if I take on e2, he takes on... Alright, so I fell for a trick. Now it all makes sense. And now I'm worse in this endgame. Whatever. Bishop c5, bishop c6. I don't even know. Bishop c6, I guess. Let's just put the rooks on the c file. Hi, Patrick Casey. I'm suffering today, man. I'm losing all my rating points. I knew there was a problem with taking on c4, but because I had some Blitz games with I.M. Ostrovsky a long time ago, but I thought it was simpler than that. I don't know. Somebody's chatting to me, which is a problem because I thought my chat's off. One second, folks. Something's weird with my... something's weird with the stream. Sorry about that. I had some technical issues, and I just lost a minute on the clock. I'm going to try to try my best not to let that cost me, although it's not good news, of course. I'm going to put my pawn on b6, I think. I think it's going to be harder for him to win the b pawn than it will be to win the a pawn. Or sorry, it will be harder for him to win a pawn that's on a dark square. I'm totally distracted right now because my internet's messed up. Okay. So my opponent's thinking, I think I'm going to keep putting pawns in the dark squares, because my bishop can defend those, it seems, and his pieces can't get to them. I have to move really fast, though, because, oh man, Jesus Christ. You know, well, it's maybe not so bad, because king f7 if he takes my pawn. Let's start by attacking this. Oh, g5 is interesting. g5, bishop takes, and then knight f4, king, yeah, what the hell. So I'm going to take his g-pawn. Sorry folks in the stream, there was some technical issue. I have like no time left too. I lost a whole minute due to that situation. How bad is this for me now? This is pretty bad, actually. On the plus side, his bishop is stuck. It's kind of stuck with his h6 bishop, but I'm not sure how to take advantage of it. He can go g3. Oh, then I go knight d4. Not really sure what to do. I have an idea. Knight g6 is I could draw. Oh crap, did I just blunder? One sec. What the hell am I doing? I don't know. I'm just blundering all my pieces. I'm just gonna lose. I have no time and I'm in a bad position. But this game, I lost like over a minute at one point, so I'm very depressed. Let's do this. Threaten 84. Doesn't really threaten it though. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. It's funny, if he takes my pawn, it's actually like close to a draw. I have 18 seconds. How the hell did that even happen? I don't know why I played that move. Oh my god, that was horrible. I give up. I resign. Jesus. Hey guys, I don't know. This is a disaster. Disastrous play. Patrick, I'm sorry, because it's just like just losing every game. Let's play 3 minutes faster. Oh shit! I just ruined my stream. All right. 3-minute pool now too. This is the worst. You know, I've done a few shows for ICC. This is by far the worst because I'm just getting crushed, man. Playing really bad. The last game was just both the last two. Well, the last game I lost a freaking minute and a half at one point, so maybe I would have defended better. The one before that was just horrendous chess game. It's very important to have a feel for when things are starting to go very, very wrong. And after I played that G6, D4, I needed to think more. I needed to be really, really careful. Instead, I kind of went with my gut and played a quick move. That was not the moment to play a quick move. I should have spent a lot of time just to make sure I don't just get blown off the board. Because when you're playing a Grandmaster, if they're just winning in move 10, you're just going to lose. English Refugee says, Chess explained had a bad run yesterday in his show. Yeah. Alright, let's go, chump. Alright, I gotta move fast. Oh my god, stupid photo. What was even... Oh, Ricky won. Okay, I'll take with a knight. This looks useful. Stop moving so fast! Holy Christ, man. Guy's making every move instantly. It's psyching me out. I want my bishop on G2. Blundered a pawn like an idiot. Alright, whatever. It's 3-minute chess. Pawns don't matter. It's not completely true. They actually do matter. But you can get away with losing one every now and then. Bishop G4. Whatever, I suck, man. I'm just down a pawn, and I have a bad position, I think. Alright, I give up. Whoa. Didn't expect that for some reason, but it looks fine. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I am. Is C5 going to crush me? I guess I could take on E5 and go knight F3. What's up, Henry Rose? Even Delugi didn't have a good run Monday night, but this is not just a bad run. This is like disaster. I'm just getting crushed by everybody. I mean, I lost 3 games in a row to 3 lower-rated people. That's bad, right? I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to look for some way to complicate the game. Maybe rook takes knight. Nah, I'll just take with the bishop. Is that good? Why is this guy so sharp, man? Pisses me off. I think this is playable. You have tricks like knight g5 next move if he goes rook takes rook. Oh, I was gonna go rook takes. It's just tough this game because not only is my position bad, but I'm down on time. Uh-oh, he wants to get the stupid file. Alright, I'm gonna trade. Oh my god. What I'm worried about is the bishops opposite are gonna be really strong for him. But on the plus side, I can try and trade queens at any moment, and then maybe have drawing chances in the bishop's opposite color game. Queen c3, queen d3, yeah, whatever. Oh, jeez. So bad at chess, it's like disgusting. It's just disgusting, man. Alright, I got some pawns at least. I mean, I'm totally lost here, of course. Not sure what I'm even trying to do at this point. King f4. Oh, he has a problem. Like, his king's kind of stuck defending his pawn. King g5. That's the good move. I'm gonna put my king here, but it's not gonna be pretty. I'm just losing. Who is this jerk? Dennis Kadrik. Alright, whatever. I'm playing 3-minute again. I can't even play 5-minute. That game is bad. Why are you all laughing at me? Oh god, they have to give me another strong opponent. I'm playing Daniel Naroditsky now. Very strong Grandmaster. Let's go. I'll play this old line even though it's okay for white. This is a game Nakamura-Carlsen where Carlsen was in big trouble but ended up winning the game. Did I mess up, by the way? Whatever, I'll do this. Is this bad? I don't know, I'm just going to do it. If he takes my knight, I was going to go queen f6. Okay. Things seem okay. Do I take it? Yeah. When you're suffering and playing really bad, it's just at least try to move really fast. It gives you some chance to win. But, you know, this guy, Naroditsky, is such a strong blitz player that it's going to be hard to win using those kinds of methods. I'll just put the bishop here. It's a good spot for a bishop, right? Right in the middle of the board, right in his face. If he goes knight e2, I will probably play c5. I guess so. I don't know what else to do. I could go queen b6. He goes knight takes. I go pawn takes. I guess it's playable also, but I kind of want to go c5. Chess is really depressing sometimes. This is the one problem about doing a show, is that when I lose a bunch of games, I have to keep going. Usually I'm good at stopping. It's like the pain is so great that I'm not having fun anymore. But this is an interesting spot where I have to really fight. Oh, what's going on? Why is he still thinking in a 3-minute game? He's lagging. Maybe I'm going to win a forfeit. Come on, baby! I'll take it any way I can. Patrick Tassi says, look on the bright side. You're playing people we don't have a chance of playing. LOL. Yeah, no, I know. I mean, It's nice to be able to play such people. Guys like Naroditsky, they're strong players. It's just like, I used to play poker, and in poker when you're losing and you're not playing well, it's very important to just stop. Either that or get better emotional control. In chess, you don't really have to deal with it. I mean, in a tournament, usually the length of time between games is so long, and the length of time you can think is that usually you can get mentally refocused. But in ICC Blitz, you know, playing game after game, if you keep losing, you just start playing worse, and that's what's happening. I'm just playing worse. My opponent just disconnected, and I won on time. I'm amazing. I'm an amazing champion. I'm going to play another 3-minute game. But yeah, it's just something that happens to your confidence. And so, like, whenever I'm losing too many games, I almost always quit. Because this happens, where I just kind of go in a rage, and I lose I just lose confidence. I don't know what to say. I don't like it when I play like crap. It just makes me feel bad about myself. But for you guys, I'm going to do it. This game, I don't know. I mean, position just looks normal. And he flagged, or he disconnected, so. Alright, I'll get in the 5-minute pool. And I'm in both pools at once. I really want to play 3-minute because I don't have to think as much. But we'll see. We'll see what they pair me with next. Oh my god, they pair me in 5-minute chess, which is scary. I'm going to move really fast this game, though. That's one thing I notice when I'm playing bad, I start to move faster, because I just... It's just like frustration or something. Because the faster I move, the closer I am to winning the next game. This stops bishop g4, which I find to be annoying. F6 is always like fine in these positions, believe it or not. So I could take on c6 and mess up his pawns, but then he gets the 2 bishops, and it's actually pretty good. That's right, Lashi, I don't know how to pronounce your name, by the way. Lashi Koak says, Naroditsky outplayed by our hero. I agree, totally outplayed him. Look at this, I'm up on time against Kick-Ass. Sometimes though, it's fun to just try and make every move like instantly. See what happens. Ooh, really? That's a really surprising decision. He just gave away his bishop for my knight. I have 2 bishops, but you know what, I'm just going to do this. I was thinking about taking the knight, but now I can go knight e7 to g6 to f4, and I had my chance and I blew it because I suck. I knew I should... Alright, let's just develop a piece. Whatever, stop your knight. I'm going to keep moving quickly. Just make instinct moves. He wants to go to... Okay, I'm going to go knight to h2, I think, with ideas of knight g4. If bishop c5... Probably knight g4. Oh wow, that's a weird move, man. Alright, I'm going to do this first. To open up lines on the queen side. If he goes c6, then I'll switch to d1 with my rook, because his his d file has a lot of pieces on it. So I'm hoping there might be a trick. Probably not, though. Alright, I'll just play that move real quick. I kind of want to go bishop to b3 and then take on d6. Just go for some weirdo attack. Yeah, whatever. We'll only live once. I'm playing on like emotion though, which is a problem. I'm like giving away a lot of material here. This is really crazy. I see some ideas though. I think if he takes my bishop, I take his bishop. He takes on b2. I can go knight takes h6, pawn takes h6, queen h5. I'm threatening some kind of perpetual with rook takes g6, and it's not so easy to stop that. So I think I'll play like that. Yeah, why not? Just make all the moves instantly too to freak him out. He has to go pawn takes, I guess. Otherwise, queen h5. It's a good chance it's going to be some kind of draw. Actually, I think it's hard to stop my perpetual attack. We'll see though. This is my big master plan. So now he's going to probably spend a lot of time. Like, I don't see an obvious way for him to deal with this, so I think he's going to spend a lot of time figuring out what to do. And then I'm going to think, can I play down a piece and try to win on time? So like he might just, oh, he just gave up. Alright, let's think, folks. Let's think. I have to take the knight. Whoa, he did that? It's risky. I mean, it opens up an option for me to take on h6 with my bishop. He goes king e7, I go bishop g5. I mean, it's probably okay for him, but still, it's just like a little weird that he would allow that option. I'm going to think about it. I have time. I think it's actually a serious mistake. Bishop h6, king e7, bishop g5, king d7, queen f7. If king c8, bishop takes d8, looks winning. Or at least, it looks good. And if king d6, bishop e7, looks winning. Let's look at the other option though. Queen f6, king g8, bishop h6. His only move is rook to d7. I'm still winning there. Queen e6 wins. Oh, well. Queen e6, king h7, queen d7, king h6, queen c6, followed by like queen a8. So they're both really strong. Which one's stronger? I actually think the other one's slightly stronger. I mean, I guess sacrifice is brilliant, maybe. What I'm thinking, if king c8, bishop takes, rook, king takes, I won't grab his rook on a8. I'll go rook d1 check, followed by rook d7, and he won't be able to stop a back rank mate. Because if I win the exchange, like that rook on a8, I'm still winning, but it's like a little complicated. He only has one move, because king d6 is queen e7 is checkmate. I played like a genius this game by accident. Just moving fast every move somehow. My instincts were good. That this attack was good for me. I don't know, probably he could have drawn somehow. I have mate in 4 or something. Like king d8, rook d1, king c8, queen d7, king b8, queen d8. Yeah. You'll see in a second, folks. It's checkmate next move. I'm so smart. The description says GM Greg Shahade. Awesome, I'm a Grandmaster now. I guess, hey man, if ICC says I'm a Grandmaster, I'm a Grandmaster. Don't try to take that from me. We have to analyze that game. I'm just curious. Because, I mean, I played that sack really fast, but it actually seemed really good. I was totally raging in this game. And it's tough, man. My pieces are coming, but there's just no way that I can be winning here. I mean, probably he can take on c3 with the queen. It should be okay for him. I was actually thinking of going rook to d1, though. And just keeping the pressure. This is actually annoying. It's still annoying. Let's see what computer says. Computer says I'm just winning. Game over. In this position, I think rook on a to d8 is equal. It's like a draw. Yeah, I mean, I guess the point is I can do all these checks, but I can't play this check, which is the key. And whenever I do this, you can do this, and there's no real follow-up. What about this move? That looks really annoying. Hold on a second, folks. How does he defend this? Oh, sorry. Queen f2. Okay, so maybe it's a draw then. But yeah, after his move, she had two good moves here. I mean, this move is also good. This leads to checkmate. And this leads to the only defense I thought was rook d7. And then this move, attacking his rook, he blocks it, and I go here. And then I win easily. He just moves the king and I take his rook. So I thought he would have to go king h7. I was analyzing something like, like, obviously he's totally winning for me, but at least the game continues on. Although I'm totally winning. But the line I played was like forced mate. With this move, followed by this. And I don't get greedy. Materialism. We talked about materialism in an earlier game. This would be a spot where, if you went and took the rook, you're going to win, but it's not the right thing to do. Instead, we have a forced mate. My original plan was just to do this, followed by queen e8, but then I realized I can make a bunch of checks in a row. I probably have multiple forced mates, but this is the easiest one. And, I was going to play a few more games, but I always like to end it on a happy note. So somebody from the audience, I'll play one of you to end things up today. Just don't beat me, alright? I have to get open for challenges. Somebody can feel free to challenge me. Alright. I agreed to play a viewer, and now I'm playing Crazyhouse. I swear to God, I have no idea how to play this game, so I'm going to get my butt whooped big time. So, I don't know if he intended to play me in Crazyhouse, if it was an accident. Oh. I'm going to give it a shot. Alright. The way Crazyhouse works is when you take a piece, you get to you get to then place it on the board at some point. This guy's probably going to completely crush me in this game because I really don't know how it works. Should I take this, or knight's better? Or I don't know. So wait, how do I place things? I put this on the board somewhere? Whoa! Jesus. Alright. At least this is less insane than Bughouse. You know what I should have done? I should have taken an f7 and went knight e5, I think. I'm gonna go d4. Looks fun. He has no pieces to place, at least. I should have taken on e5, though. Oh boy. Look at this guy. Aggressive. Oh, he has a pawn to place, too. I didn't realize that. He could put it on e4. I have not played Crazyhouse, literally, in like a decade. But, the chess skills still matter in Crazyhouse, so I have a chance, I think. I guess rook e1. Attack this pawn, pinning it to the king also. He just castled. Alright. I think I'm doing well. I have a knight, a bishop, 2 pawns. I mean, I think I'm doing well. I think he's in trouble. Although I don't know how Crazyhouse works. I'm sure like knight g5, he can place a knight on g5. There he does. He does it. Where do I put my queen is a big question. He's gonna win the whole rook, man. I can't. Oh my god. Alright, what do I do? Knight h6 followed by queen g4? That looks crazy. That sucks for me. Should I sack my queen? Oh my god. I'm getting crushed. That was a big mistake, allowing knight g5. I don't know how to deal with this. I'm gonna run with the queen. I'm just gonna go for some weird tricks. Alright, it's not over yet. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm getting crushed. Alright, I don't know what to do. Oh boy. Ah! Oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, it's similar to chess, but obviously a little bit different. Because some bad things happen there. He says, GG, I meant to play Blitz though. Alright, let's see how it goes in regular chess. I play him rated too. Oh, he won't even let me. Unbelievable. Yeah, you gotta turn your formula off, man. He won't even let me challenge him in Blitz. That was brutal. Now, you know what? Next time, Patrick. Next time, just take your win. Just take. Oh wait, I think the challenge has been made. Alright. I need some revenge. This time no pieces are gonna appear out of nowhere. It's rated too. I'm risking 32 points to win 0. Alright, so, well, usually when you go a3 and I take on d2, you're actually supposed to take with the queen and develop the knight to c3, where it has more influence on the center of the board. On d2, it's a little less good. It has less influence on the center, basically. I'm just going to castle. And go knight a6, bishop d7, c6. This is the typical plan in this line of the Bogo Indian. Well, I could go bishop g4 also. That's probably what I'll do. And then c6, rook c8, take on d5. He wants to go b4, it looks like. If he goes b4, I'm going to play a typical plan, which is I'm going to take it. And then I'm going to go, well, actually I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it for the people watching at home. I'll take this, whatever. Rook c8. But if he goes b4, which he probably will at some point, I have a nice positional, there's a nice positional idea that black has, and every Bogo Indian player should be aware of. And once he does it, I will show you, but he's probably watching the stream and being like, oh, I shouldn't go b4, because he's going to do something to me. I would have taken and gone c5, basically. And it creates a nice little bind. I want to go h5 and g6 to restrict his bishop. I don't know why. I don't want him to go bishop g4 and trade his bishop for my knight on d7, because my knight's going to be in d7 one day. To help bolster my knight on c5. The c5 knight is very strong. So we have a question here. He's going to take with the knight. First I'm going to go pawn takes pawn, I think. So if knight takes knight, I can go rook takes. And I think it's good for me. If he takes back with a pawn, I'm actually going to go rook takes a3. Oh, I'll take with the rook. Actually, I have to move d4 here. He can then go rook b3 though and take him b7. I don't even feel like thinking about that. So I'm going to play nice and safe chess. And I think queen c3. Sorry, queen c7, rook c3, rook c8. That's not so clear for me. I'm going to do it anyway, though. Oh, I didn't think you'd do that. I expected rook c3. So now I have a pawn. I think I should trade one pair of rooks. Is that true? Because his two rooks are good. They're like ganging up on my pawn. That's maybe a good move. Alright, I'll take and go rook a7. Just defend my pawn. This guy's strong though. He seems stronger in his rating. Crushing me in Crazyhouse. But it helps that he can't put these pieces on the board. It's very useful. It's very helpful for me. I'm going to activate my king. This looks fine. e4 looks okay to me. I know he gets a check. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Knight h7 to g5. Looks good. If he takes the pawn, I was just hoping I'd have something. I hope I have something here if he takes my pawn. Okay, I was stupid, but I was just... He has 15 seconds. But I shouldn't have blundered my rook. Next time I should try not to do that. But I will win on time. I can even take this. He takes my knight, I go queen f4. Oh, he didn't take it. Oh, I get to checkmate him. Whew. Okay. Well, good games, Canadian CL. We're even 1-1. That was fun. And everybody, thanks for watching. I know I just got another challenge, but I do have to leave. My deepest apologies. Oh, JC Arias challenges me. I played this guy in Blitz yesterday. My video went up on my own YouTube channel, and he beat me in this, like, it's just so sad, the game that he beat me. So sad. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.